Previously on Ballvivor, Lydia's departure put Josh in the hot seat, but that extra heat helped him in the challenge where he won immunity.
It's out.
Josh wins immunity! Eyes were on Carly as Brayden tried to knock her out of the game.
I don't care where I am on the boot order of Luna, I just want Solus gone.
Until Raya and Josh caught Brayden in a lie.
And then this week he wanted to be like, I might reach out to Jalen, as if he hasn't before.
Tensions rose as Raya slowly turned the target on Brayden.
Josh, Maya, and Ashton were trying to get them to vote Brayden.
I'm not going to have that. No, I am not. Thank you.
Would you be willing to vote Raya off tonight?
Yeah, I mean, I would be down to vote Raya if we could do it. So, I mean, if we have the 5, then that's it.
I'll vote Brayden. Fine.
Okay.
And no one was completely sure how the dust would settle at Tribal Council. However, with the surprise of Ashton removing himself from the game,
he has chosen to take himself out of the game.
For the last time, I guess, in the words of Vanis, get after it.
the dust never settled. 8 are left, and who will be next on this episode of Ballvivor?
So, would you like to know what today's challenge is? Alright, so, your challenge is this simple. You have a ping pong ball, 2 sticks, and you will bounce between.
Yeah, you can do that.
Yeah, balance in between. You balance in between with your hands. You cannot put it up against your body. It has to be straight out. Simple as that. And the winner of next week's individual immunity. But we have something first. I have this right here for anyone that maybe doesn't see themselves winning this challenge, but maybe has some hope in yourself for next week. I'm going to place this on the table, and we'll have about a minute to decide if anyone would like to take it. First person to grab it gets it. If there's like a fight for it or whatever, we like scream and crash. Whoa. Reset. Scream and scratch each other for it. We'll do a little rock, paper, scissors or something like that. The punishment for grabbing this is you will not be in the challenge and you will be forced to leave tonight. Meaning you do not get to see who wins. And yeah, you simply just take yourself out of this challenge and we will see you next week. So, we will have 1 minute, and I will place this up here, and you can grab it if you want. Thoughts in the head, Emily?
Well, you know my typical response, but the vibes this week, bonkers.
Bonkers?
Yeah, bonkers vibes.
Fair enough. About 40 seconds, and I will take that away. 30 seconds. $15. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, Brayden, you will not be allowed to participate in this. Best of luck, everybody. We'll see you next week. All right, let's get this challenge started. All right, I will count about 5 seconds once you all get your sticks, and we will start this challenge. You have 5 seconds to get it and get it up in the air. You may begin. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Maya, first one eliminated. Everybody looks good. 80 struggling a little bit.
Oh gosh.
Emily eliminated. Josh looks solid. Jalen looks solid. Carly good. Raya way up from the table. 80 looks good. Carly eliminated. For a guaranteed spot in final 7. Eliminated. We have Josh, Raya, and Jalen still remaining in this challenge. Again, Braden chose not to participate in this challenge, but we'll be back next week for a fight. Silence is eerie. Josh eliminated, cannot go back to back. We'll have a new winner this week. We have Raya and Jalen still competing. Last person standing will be guaranteed a spot in final 7. How bad do you want it? Ryan wins individual immunity. Safe for next week's Tribal Council. Ryan, congratulations. All right. Well, I have nothing else for you. Have a good week. Socialize, have a good time. We'll see you again in the next Tribal Council next Sunday night.
I am sitting here the night after Tribal Council, still trying to process everything that happened. Last night would have been the most intense Tribal Council of the entire season if Ashton didn't remove himself from the game. And all that's left is a bunch of people who don't know where they stand with each other.
I was the one, and I'm gonna own up to it, told Brayden about the plan with Raya, and my intention was not for Brayden to gun after Raya. This was my intention. So Raya started gunning for Brayden first, so I was like, I need to tell Brayden that, so, you know, he can clear the air, and us 5 can sit pretty and, you know, be final 5, because I literally wanted to work with all of them. But then, you know, people didn't like that they were gunning for each other, and it basically turned into this crazy mess, and I felt awful. And nobody knows I did that, and I literally like feel so guilty and feel so bad about it, but like, I mean, what's done is done and I can't really take it back. I just have to move forward, and I hate lying about it. Like, I hate it. Like, I want to own up to it, but then like my game's screwed, and at the point where like, I mean, is it worth it? I don't know.
Okay, we out here. Brayden, actually Brian just walked by. Brayden, 80, and Jalen and Maya walked by, and then she's like staring at us because she's Goose.
We should all wave to her.
Hi.
Wave to your girlfriend, Jalen.
Maya, yeah, she's like back there, and she like passed, and now she's like staring at us, which is weird.
I have a stick and I'm not afraid.
If she makes it past or makes it farther than I do in this game, I'm about to be so mad.
Hey, I said the same thing about
Good job, 80. You surpassed your goal. What is it? Is it something? Oh, I saw that, but I didn't know what it was.
It's the way that.
What does that mean?
Okay.
Oh my god, no, you can't search with us. You can't sit with us, okay? Having fun, Maya?
Good.
Standing there watching us?
What's
going on?
Nothing much.
Nothing.
I mean,
we're just
what do you
vibing.
think you're probably voting? Did you have any idea of who you were voting for?
You can say
Just
Brayden.
tell us.
Because I almost voted for you.
The goal. Yeah. No, I
Hey, no hard feelings.
Listen,
It's a game.
it was only because I literally had no idea what was going on.
You were in the number. Why do I keep going back down here? Pause.
I don't know why you keep going back down. That's snakes.
But no, it's all
We leave the
good.
snakes over there.
Y'all had the numbers there.
It's okay. I just got lied to so many times today.
Yeah.
Oh, I feel bad.
I've spent my whole day putting together the perfect plan to go against Raya, telling everybody, I don't really think we should trust Emily. I don't think that'd be a good idea. And they're like, nope, we don't feel comfortable doing it without Emily. And look who rats us out. Emily! What? She was friends with Josh this whole time? It's not like any of us, everybody freaking knew that! Everyone knew that.
I definitely, as you know, thought I was going home last weekend. But then Ashton didn't see that coming. Especially because I literally called him before and he was saying that he would vote with us for Brayden, but I understand.
So on Sunday night, I saw them all looking under the bridges, obviously looking for an idol or something. But
I know that clue as well.
Yeah. So wait, so they never found it then, obviously,
As
unless
far
one of
as
them
I know.
unless one of them is faking it and searching with the rest of them, even though they have it.
So Jalen and Carly both have that clue.
Right.
The clue is a Gary Snyder poem that
I also
reads,
know that 80 has the clue because she told me it.
So you have one where it's the land of bridges and rivers.
Yeah.
yeah, that's what I got to on Sunday for Ashton because we were tied.
Right.
Yeah.
I definitely figured out where it was. It has to be the park fountain because it's just the entire thing. It just makes sense. And it was not there. I literally unscrewed everything and tore the fountain apart. It's not there. So either Jalen probably has it, which is gonna be really cool because we just found out that if we do rocks tonight and someone uses their idol, then they don't go home, no matter what. So that's just awesome. Because I hate Jalen. I hate him. He's so annoying.
Okay, so tell this to me I'm 4. What are we doing on Sunday? We are voting. We're voting. We're voting. Okay. What's happening?
We're just gonna freak everyone else out with the process.
We're throwing Jalen under the bus because if he has that idol, freak out for it. Jason plays an idol and receives 0 votes except potentially Carly.
Maybe they can throw who they're gonna vote for.
Yeah.
Maybe they'll get so bold.
So then Carly's like, crap, they're all going for me behind my back. They got Raya back. I'll vote Jalen. So then they lose that 4th vote. Us 4 vote 80. 80 has 4 votes. Whoever they vote for only has 3. So the numbers that happened this week are kind of crucial. And honestly, it kind of all comes down to 80. I think Emily will kind of stick with us. Obviously, unless 80 switches sides, then Emily will probably go where 80 goes. And I could lose the numbers and be on the outskirts.
So Emily or Josh?
Just what?
Yeah, that's good. No, that's good. That's what we should talk about.
That is what we should talk about. I don't care. I'd personally rather get Josh out.
Same.
I'm totally cool with that.
And it's just,
I don't think he'd see it coming. I think he'd be nervous, but I think everyone thinks it's gonna be.
that's what I think too.
If anything, just tell Ryan we're getting Emily.
I think I'm going to,
Like-
and I think if you're okay with it, can I be like, yeah, Jalen's really pissed at Emily. So
Oh yeah, I don't care.
you don't care if I like, kind of like throw you like it was your idea?
Yeah, screw her too. Yeah.
Okay, because I'm like, I would not throw your name if I wasn't like solid with this, you know?
Yeah, I mean,
Like,
I
I
don't care. Make it
really-
seem like I'm mad because I am. I don't care.
Yeah.
It's not even a lie.
Yeah, because like, I
Shot
genuinely
herself
did want to
in the
work with Emily, but at this point, I'm just like,
She didn't hand that better.
she did it to herself, so.
Yeah.
Are you okay with that? I know you were like kind of
Supposedly
supposedly close. I don't know.
No, I'm very okay with getting Josh out. He's starting to act really weird. I don't like that.
I love him as a person.
I didn't agree to him throwing my name out as like someone, even if he was like not being 100%. If you guys was gonna vote me, I don't like him throwing my name out.
Yeah, I get that. So.
No.
I met like an hour ago with Braden, Jalen, and 80 because we're all buddies now. Because now we're in this position like where it's like a 4 versus 4 thing, like, and it's kind of unspoken. I mean, I guess we were talking about it like an hour ago, but like it is kind of unspoken because it's not like we're saying, oh, it's us against them or like anything like that. But it is kind of like that though. Like it's me, Jalen, Braden, 80. We're the 4, and then the other 4 who are like against are Raya, Josh, Emily, Maya. I literally never remember Maya. Yeah, them 4.
Well, it happened again, folks. We thought that the goose wasn't there. I don't know if you can even see it, but lo and behold, the goose is still there with the eggs.
Rock. My gosh. This living foam land is all there is forever. There are rocks around it. That's all I need.
I have not found the idol. I went over there, climbing up the rocks in the middle, and as I climbed up, it hissed. It had its head up, it started spreading its wings, and I fell in the water. Just my feet, though. I was terrified. I was an innocent bystander. I meant no harm, and I still don't have an idol.
So Ryan and Emily are voting Jalen with you guys? So that's 4?
Yes.
Okay. Interesting. They used to be allies, so that's a little interesting. You know? Like, I thought it was like Ryan, Emily, Jalen, 80. Like, you know, like I thought that was like their little thing. Were you guys still gonna want to try to have like that majority with Ryan, Emily?
It wouldn't matter.
I think they honestly are just for the safety too, and they know that Jalen has like tried to get both of them out, so they are just willing to vote Braden or Jalen. They said.
I would still be leaning towards Emily just because I haven't. I mean, like I've been talking this whole week to like the 3 of like, Jalen, Braden, 80. So it's like I just feel like if I don't even talk to Ryan and Emily, it's just like, how am I not gonna vote like with the people that have been talking to me, you know?
Okay, yeah, then like we can totally see if Emily and Ryan would be down to talk to you. Carly said, of course, that they're gonna vote Emily. Well, we lied to her about voting Jalen. So why wouldn't she lie about who they were gonna vote for? You know, I think, you know, Jalen's a pretty obvious answer as to who we were gonna vote for.
Yeah, I mean, if they're like not gonna talk to me at all, it's just like it's just hard for me to like trust voting with them, you know. And like if for some reason they might be like trying to like pull the wool over like our eyes and like even your guys' eyes and like tell you, oh, it's Jalen, but it's actually like Braden, for instance. I don't want to like turn my back on someone who's willing to work with me, meaning Jalen, if like that's not the plan, you know, because I don't want him to be like, oh my god, she just voted for me, what the heck, you know, like if he survives.
So that did not go to plan.
No.
She straight up does not trust those 2, and I don't think she trusts us.
I don't know, like what did she hear that Emily said?
Well, why doesn't she trust us? That's my question.
Yeah.
We gave her like a list of incredible. First of all, she's with the people that wanted to vote her off. Why does she trust them over us right now?
I do not understand that. Like she knew that they were gonna vote her off.
I don't think it's Emily. And I'm really beginning to think that it's my name on that slip of paper tonight. Which could be good or bad. And here's why it could be good. If no one is stubborn and breaks the 4-4, then I'm safe. But it doesn't matter if my side doesn't win. That's a real tragedy that we're in right now.
Okay, I'm about to meet with Raya. Walk in to North, where we're meeting. That wasn't really necessary to say. Okay, anyway, I have so much anxiety.
Okay, here's my 2 things that I just have to say to get my emotions
That's
out.
okay, that's okay.
So, you were
I'm
betrayed
ready.
by only Emily, and she really wasn't betraying you. She was just like leaving the plan.
Yeah.
I was betrayed by both of you, who I sat the week before and was like, I don't care about anybody else except for you two, and I will write anyone else's name down except for you two. And I said that to you guys. And so that was obviously like shocking to me. You two were a place where I felt like I didn't really need to worry. I felt like that was kind of mutual for all 3 of us. Was like we had, maybe I was the only one who felt that, but like it kind of felt like when us 3 had a plan, I didn't have to worry about it. I just had to worry about the extras. That's how I felt.
Yeah.
Which obviously sucked then to feel like that security that was gone. Obviously, I valued our alliance a lot, and I was honest with everything that happened. Pretty much any communication I had, I told you, and I never lied about any of it. So I guess I've realized I may be playing the game a little bit too loyally because it's not reciprocated. But yeah, so I guess this was kind of like my final attempt to figure out where your head's at. If you're still not sure, then I guess I will like have to start trying to.
I just don't want to say something and then do the opposite because I genuinely don't know what I'm gonna do.
So basically the conversation was pretty good. I really didn't give her any answer. So I was basically like, I don't know what I'm gonna do, haven't thought about it. Honestly, I took a break from the game and now I just like you're the first person to reach out to me, like stuff like that. And I mean, I just didn't have the heart to say I'm not voting with you. And I was very adamant on being like, I don't, like, she's like, with you can be the 5th. And I was like, but that's not the 5 I want to be a part of. That's what I said.
Yeah.
And she was like, oh, I just don't see it. Like, I'm sorry, but she wants you out.
I believe it.
But, so I literally was like, oh, so I'm guessing you're voting for Brayden. And she's like, I don't know, I'm just going to go where the numbers are at this point. But I just feel like she has no interest in R4 at all.
So today in Tribal, I think is going to be the most interesting one thus far. I know there's a couple plans. I've heard that my name is being brought up by the other side, so that's never good. Hopefully everything goes to plan, no one has an idol, so that we can just get Josh out this round. But if not, honestly, I think it's going to be me, which I haven't had to feel that way yet, so it doesn't feel the best, but it's going to go all right, I think.
Welcome to another Tribal Council. And tonight we'd like to introduce our jury, Lydia, and our second member of our jury, Ashley. All right. Hello, everyone. I hope you all had an awesome week, and I guess a 2-week hiatus of not voting anybody out. Raya, you are safe tonight. How does that feel?
Personally, it feels great. There are some people that I want to see stay in the game. I'm trying to help them out as much as I can, so I guess we'll just see what happens.
See what happens. So last week, Ashton chose to take himself out of the game, and you all were told at the end of Tribal Council. Carly, how did that change your night and how the vote would have gone, or did it stay a little safe because there was no vote that night?
I felt a sense of relief, honestly. I mean, I really love you, and I felt really bad and stuff, but I felt a lot of relief that night. I really didn't know what was gonna happen, so that just kind of temporarily put off the nerves.
Gotcha. Maya, how did you feel about that?
Yeah, I just felt the same way. Like I didn't expect it, but we played a great game.
Yeah. People take themselves out of the game for their reasons, and that's okay. And this is a game for everyone, but we got to keep going with you guys here. So, moving on. Brayden, how are you feeling today?
Weird. Like, I had kind of tried zenning myself out before I got here just to be calm in the space, and I finally got into a place where I felt like I was calm, and then I sat down in this chair and got nervous and shaky again. Yeah.
That stressful of a vote tonight?
I think every vote has been kind of like same amount of stressful, but yeah, it could be me tonight.
Could be you tonight.
Yeah.
Jalen, what are your thoughts for tonight?
Yeah, I mean, it could really be anybody, I think. I mean, at this point, I believe there's like definitely two sides to what's going on here. And we'll just see like if any side was able to pull another vote.
Two sides as in 4-4 or 5-3?
I think 4-4.
And then 4-4.
I don't think everything is always what it seems, Jake. You don't think so? No. I don't think there's any reason to be so sure in this game.
Got action in the back. Right. 80, how are you feeling tonight?
I'm just ready to see what happens.
Ready to see what happens? Does that bother you at all a little bit, or just push it aside?
I'm not going to change my vote.
Not going to change your vote. Brayden? Change your vote any way of someone coming up to talk to you, or just push it aside?
Somebody came up to talk to me, yeah.
All right. Emily, how are you feeling?
Well, I know you were like a 2-week hiatus, but let me tell you, none of this has felt like a hiatus. I've been stressed, but you know what? As I usually say, it's nothing but vibes.
Nothing but vibes. You do say that. That is your comments. It's all right. Helps you stay grounded. Anything at all helps you stay grounded. Carly, for tonight, are you thinking more of a right now vote or a vote for a seat over there, like in a jury? Are you looking for like a social vote, or is this more gameplay? Hey, I want this person out because they're going to win, or I want this person out because it's a vote for me to win?
I feel like I have to juggle like a lot of that at the same time. Like it's definitely not like, oh, I'm just gonna vote for the person that I think was like vote for me on the jury or something. Like it's definitely, I've definitely looked like towards the future in the game. I'm not like a present moment kind of voting person, but I don't know, I'm just juggling a lot.
And we're at that point in the game where all of these votes start to matter. Who you vote for is sitting over there and going to vote for you and going to know who they want to win this game. There is also one aspect of this game that sometimes gets unnoticed. 80, the Tied Destiny twist. How is that affecting this week's vote and maybe even the rest of your game?
I don't really think about it as like an advantage or anything, because this game's about numbers. I mean, I gotta use people who are available, you know? And if it's that Tied Destiny partner, then great. If not, oh well, what can you do?
And the rules have changed a little bit. I mean,
so that does play a factor, but that doesn't mean that's priority, you know?
Vibe, Tied Destiny, what do you think?
Yeah, I think it definitely plays a role. I mean, no matter what's been happening in the game, there's always that little thought in the back of your mind that, oh, if I took this person out of the game right now, I would be benefiting. And I would be getting a clue. Or previously, I benefit from that person staying in. So I think even if you're trying to ignore it, subconsciously it's always there.
One last thing I totally forgot to mention, but Brayden, last week you chose not to participate in challenge. How did that go for you?
It went. I did it because I felt like that's what's expected of me at this point. That's kind of people. I could be wrong and I could be misreading the room, but I think as soon as that was set down, there were a few eyes that went my way of, okay, Brayden, when are you going up and grabbing it? And I wasn't sure that I would be too great at the challenge, so once it got down to those final 10 seconds, I figured everybody else has gone for it, I guess I might as well.
Did it help you at all? Whatever you chose to pick up.
We have yet to find out whether it's helping or not.
All right. It is time to vote. Josh, I'm going to start with you. Walking that way.
Got one shot at this.
Hope this works today. I don't know. I feel like it has a good shot at making it.
I'll go tally the votes. If anyone has a hidden mini idol and they would like to play it, now would be the time to do so. Alright, I'll tally the votes. First vote, 80. Second vote, Josh. 80. 2 votes 80, 1 vote Josh. Josh, we're tied at 2. 80. Josh, we are tied at 3. 80 does not count. Third member of our jury, Josh. Sorry, Josh, your time is spoken. Josh, your tribe has spoken. All right, well, that was quite eventful. Can't wait for the rest of tonight and the rest of this season.
I mean, I'm honestly not surprised. Like, when Carly said that, like, they were targeting Emily, I knew it was gonna be me at that point because, like, we lied to Carly. And I figured that, like, only somebody an advantage, and I get those, like, gut feelings, like, something's really wrong. I got that. And so also, like, I'm making peace, like, I had a fun game. I got down to the final 8, I'll take it. I really do, like, I wish them all the best luck. Like, it's a game at the end of the day. And, like, I don't want to, like, I don't want anyone to think that I'm, like, actually, like, have a personal grudge against them. It's a game, and it was fun while it lasted. So, yeah.